What happens if you eat honey every day? When we hear the word honey, most people think of bees, honeycombs, and the cartoon Winnie the Pooh with his eternal jar of sweetness. But did you know that this product is not only tasty, but also truly unique? Honey appeared millions of years ago, and even in the tombs of Egyptian pharaohs, jars of honey have been found that remained edible after thousands of years. All because, when stored properly, it almost never spoils. In addition, honey is not just a sweet treat, but a real treasure trove of beneficial substances. It contains vitamins, minerals, enzymes, amino acids, and even water, which help our body stay in good shape. Today I will tell you what will happen if you eat at least one spoonful of honey every day. 8. Your skin will become clearer and healthier. You've probably heard that sweets ruin your skin, cause pimples, and make it oily. Well, that doesn't apply to honey, of course, if you don't eat it by the jar. On the contrary, a moderate amount of honey makes the skin noticeably better. Why? It's simple. First, honey is rich in antioxidants that remove toxins and help cells renew themselves. Second, it has antibacterial properties that prevent inflammation and make the skin cleaner. But the most interesting thing is that honey can be used not only internally, but also externally. Moisturizing mask: just apply a teaspoon of natural honey to your face for 15 minutes, then rinse with warm water. Your skin will become soft, firm, and glowing, since honey knows how to pull moisture from the air and keep it in the skin. Homemade scrub: mix 2 tablespoons of honey with 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Gently massage your face in circular motions and rinse with water. This simple remedy will replace expensive peelings. Your skin will become smooth and clean. Fighting acne: apply a little honey to inflamed areas, leave it for 10 minutes, then rinse. Thanks to its antifungal and anti-inflammatory properties, honey deals very well with pimples. So you can safely say, honey works both as a tasty medicine and as a natural cosmetic. 7. Honey helps with weight loss. Here people are usually surprised: how's that? Sweetness and weight loss? Incompatible. But in the case of honey, it's different. Yes, honey is sweet, but its composition is very different from regular sugar and factory-made sweets. Instead of empty calories, it contains minerals, vitamins, and enzymes that help speed up metabolism. And a fast metabolism is one of the main secrets of a slim figure. Honey also helps the body gently reduce the level of bad cholesterol and decreases cravings for industrial sweets. Therefore, by replacing regular sugar with a spoonful of honey, you not only get a pleasant taste, but also help yourself in the fight against extra pounds. By the way, many dietitians recommend starting the morning with a glass of warm water with a teaspoon of honey and a slice of lemon. This starts up the digestive system, cleanses the body, and fills it with energy for the whole day. In addition to sweetness and a pleasant taste, honey is also a treasure trove of nutrients. It contains not only natural sugars, but also proteins, enzymes, water, as well as traces of fiber. Therefore, honey cannot be called empty calories, like regular refined sugar, for example. It not only gives energy, but also nourishes the body. And you know what? If you combine honey correctly with other natural products, it can become part of your weight loss plan. Here are a few simple but very effective drink recipes. Warm water honey lemon. Start your morning with this drink, and your body will thank you. Lemon helps gently cleanse the gastrointestinal tract and contributes to weight loss, while honey speeds up metabolism and gives energy. Drink it at least once a day, and you will notice how your digestion improves and the excess weight gradually goes away. Warm water honey cinnamon. Cinnamon is not only a fragrant spice, but also a powerful remedy for stabilizing blood sugar levels. In combination with honey, it helps control appetite and prevents overeating. And most importantly, such a drink is also very tasty, so it will replace the usual sweet tea or coffee. 6. Honey lowers cholesterol levels. Now let's talk about another important aspect of health: cholesterol. Many people are afraid of it, but in reality cholesterol is necessary for our body, it participates in the work of cells and the production of hormones. The problem is that there is good and bad cholesterol. It is the latter that becomes the cause of the development of cardiovascular diseases, which, unfortunately, remain the leading cause of mortality in the world. And here's the secret: honey has no cholesterol at all. Moreover, its unique composition helps lower the level of bad cholesterol in the blood. This is due to its high content of antioxidants, which protect the blood vessels and promote their elasticity. Regular consumption of honey helps gently regulate lipid levels in the body, reducing the risk of atherosclerosis and heart problems. And what is especially pleasant, it does this without pills and without side effects. You can say that honey is a sweet, tasty, and absolutely natural way to maintain the health of the heart and blood vessels. 5. Your heart will become stronger and more resilient. We remember the heart only when problems begin. But in reality, it's worth taking care of it in advance, and honey can play an unexpectedly important role in this. Its composition contains a whole set of antioxidants that protect our blood vessels and prevent their narrowing. And that means less risk of blood clots, stroke, or heart attack. In addition, improved blood flow has a positive effect on the brain. The likelihood of headaches and memory problems decreases. Scientists even conducted special studies. In one experiment, 25 men aged 18 to 70 drank a glass of water daily, to which they added 3 to 4 spoons of honey. Already after a few weeks, the tests showed a noticeable increase in the level of antioxidants in the blood. That is, honey literally strengthened the body's natural defenses. And now a little secret: not all types are equally useful. If you want to get the maximum benefit, choose dark varieties of honey. They contain the largest amount of antioxidants. So sometimes just one simple ritual, a glass of water with a spoon of honey in the morning, is enough for your heart to work longer and better. 4. Honey will strengthen your memory and help your brain work better. Sometimes you catch yourself thinking, it's hard to concentrate, your thoughts jump around, and little things keep slipping from your mind. Stress, fatigue, or age-related changes may be to blame. But there is a natural helper that can support brain function: honey. Scientific studies have proven that honey helps restore the antioxidant protection of cells and reduces stress levels. And when the nervous system works more calmly, memory becomes clearer, concentration improves, and the brain remains active for longer. We shouldn't forget about the composition of honey either. It contains calcium, which is easily absorbed by brain cells and plays a key role in transmitting nerve impulses. That means 1 spoonful of honey is a small charge of energy and nutrition for your head. Interesting fact, in a long-term study, 2003 to 2008, involving more than 3,000 elderly men and women, it was shown that regular consumption of honey reduces the likelihood of developing dementia. This once again proves that honey is useful not only for the body, but also for maintaining mental clarity in mature age. Want to try it yourself? It's simple: eat a spoonful of honey before bed or about half an hour before breakfast. This way you will not only nourish your brain, but also improve digestion. And most importantly, you will turn memory care into a pleasant daily ritual. 3. Honey will help you sleep more soundly and wake up refreshed. Many people complain about insomnia, restless dreams, or difficulties falling asleep. Usually we immediately think of pills, calming teas, or hours of meditation. But there is a much simpler and tastier way: a spoonful of natural honey before bed. Why does this work? It's all about the chemistry of our body. The sugars contained in honey slightly increase insulin levels in the blood. In response, the body begins to produce serotonin more actively, the happiness hormone. And from serotonin, melatonin is synthesized, the very hormone that is responsible for healthy sleep and proper biorhythms. Regular consumption of honey in the evening helps you relax, fall asleep faster, and make your sleep deeper. People who tried this simple habit noted that they fall asleep more easily, sleep more calmly, and feel more refreshed in the morning. It is no coincidence that honey has long been called the golden medicine for sleep. Try it yourself. Eat a spoonful of honey 20 to 30 minutes before bed and wash it down with a glass of warm water or milk. This will become not only a pleasant ritual before rest, but also a natural way to restore strength without medication. 2. Your stomach will thank you. Honey is not only a delicious treat, but also a true natural antiseptic. If you want to protect your stomach and intestines from many troubles, it's enough to introduce a simple habit: 1 spoonful of honey in the morning on an empty stomach. Once inside the body, it helps destroy harmful bacteria, promotes the healing of the mucous membrane, and gently activates the digestive system. Surely you've experienced that feeling of heaviness after a festive feast or a heavy dinner, when it seems like your stomach is begging for mercy. In such cases, honey also becomes a savior. It not only soothes an irritated stomach but also helps food digest better. There's also a little life hack: if you know that ahead of you is a big dinner or a company party where it will be hard to resist all the goodies, eat a spoonful of honey beforehand. It will prepare your stomach and make digestion easier. And if you've already overeaten, warm water with honey and lemon will help relieve heaviness and improve your condition in just a few minutes. Thus, honey can be called a natural medicine for the stomach, always at hand and without side effects. 1. Calmness and strong nerves. Stress, fatigue, endless worries, all this is familiar to everyone. But few realize that a simple spoonful of honey can become your ally in the fight against nervous tension. The fact is that honey contains glucose, fuel for the brain and nerve cells. It is absorbed quickly, helping neurons work more efficiently and at the same time giving the body a signal to relax. So if you feel like you're boiling over, try a teaspoon of honey instead of chocolate or coffee, and you'll notice fatigue retreating. It's no surprise that honey is called a natural anti-stress. It gently restores strength after a hard day, helps relieve inner tension, and even improves mood. And if you make it part of your daily diet, you may notice that you react more calmly to difficulties and get less irritated by little things. Bonus: honey garlic equals immunity under protection. Want to enhance the effect of honey? Try combining it with garlic. Yes, it sounds unusual, but it works amazingly. Garlic is a powerful natural antiseptic, and together with honey its properties increase many times. Such a remedy strengthens the immune system, protects against colds, and helps recover faster in the cold season. The recipe is simple: 3 to 4 heads of garlic, 1 glass of natural honey, a glass container with a lid. Peel the garlic, pour honey over it, and leave the mixture for a few days. Take 1 spoonful on an empty stomach in the morning. The result: energy, vitality, and strong protection against illnesses. But don't forget moderation. Like any product, honey has its own rules of consumption. 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is the optimal dose for benefit without harm. If you overdo it, there is a risk of raising blood sugar levels, gaining excess weight, or facing an allergy. So the secret is simple: just a little, but regularly. And now a question for you: do you love honey as much as Winnie the Pooh did? Maybe you have your own family recipes with this amazing product. Share them, because honey unites not only with taste, but also with care for health.